Welcome to AFJ TV. In this episode, Maryland Farrier Doug Anderson works on a horse with heel problems and a jammed coronary band. He explains why he decided to try grooving the hooves and demonstrates the process.
Now this bruising in here, that's fairly normal because we're weakening this part of the foot, and we've got all of this pressure coming down because it's releasing as well as carrying the weight of the horse. So we're going to get a little bit of a pinch in there, and that's just kind of what I'm trying to make sure I relieve a little bit, as well as I want to be sure that that part of the hoof gives, because if it gives a little bit right at the bottom of that groove, then all this tension can release, which is what we're looking for. And this hump in the coronary band, it can all just come down.
Doug, let's have you talk briefly while you're working there about, this is actually the second time you've grooved.
Yeah.
That particular these feet, and what kind of a problem you were dealing with when you first started here?
Well, the problem is that I really had a D-shaped foot. Okay, it was very flat on this side of the foot, and the horse was bearing a lot of weight on this side of the foot based upon its conformation. It's just the way the horse is built, and so rather than ignore that deformity, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to release this part of the foot and have it come down and be a normal size and shape. Okay? And therefore it will do a better job of carrying the weight of the horse. Also, when you look at this horse from the front, it is as though the foot is here and the bony column is here and they're offset. And so the weight of the horse is most definitely coming down on the inside, so we're just trying to let this come out and recenter the foot on the end of the bony column.
And we should probably emphasize, you told me that you tried a lot of other things with this horse when you were first starting to deal with that.
Yeah.
Before you tried this.
When this horse came, I approached this through normal shoeing methods, normal trimming, high-low trimming, that kind of thing, sole support. And I got some response from the horse, but we reached a plateau where the horse was no longer responding. And it really wasn't at a point where I thought that the horse could get to. So again, I grooved it, and I did not support this part of the foot underneath. Every other part of the foot is. Again, we just really want to release this. And after I did that the first time, the people here at the barn were a little surprised that this horse had so much energy. She was a little happier, went out and played a little bit more, and was just a little bit more of a horse. So, you know, that tells me that what we're doing with it is working. And more than anything, it's a management issue. Sometimes we have to do the horse a little bit more often. Sometimes we have to do some different kinds of things to facilitate that. When I nailed this shoe on, this hoof wall was a little more than a quarter inch above the shoe, floated. And just in the time that the shoe's been nailed on, and we've gotten to this point, which has been probably maybe 30 minutes, this part of the foot has descended that much, you know, probably easily half that distance. And we can see that the release that we've gotten through here, and again, I'm just going to go back and groove this, and just kind of check this groove, make sure it's clean and deep enough. Make it just a little bit wider so that if it closed up, and again, the second time I've grooved this, if this groove closes up, it's going to create a pinch inside the foot, and that's what I'm trying to avoid by doing this. As well as this needs to be soft in here, because if it's not soft, I haven't grooved enough. And by not grooving enough, I don't affect the change that I'm looking for.
And you mentioned also, Doug, that if you were doing this, you got to be careful that you wouldn't want to do this, for instance, on a horse that's in the middle of show season.
Exactly. This horse is in training, and everybody knows that she has problems, and so we're taking the opportunity to try and alleviate some problems, keep her in work, and keep her progressing, although our expectations for progress are less. And again, if a horse that's in full show mode, if you will, I would not do this to unless the horse was lame and I thought for whatever reason that that would alleviate the lameness. But a horse being worked that hard, that consistently, this portion of the hoof capsule becomes more than a little difficult to maintain and keep together.
Thank you for watching this episode of AFJ TV. For more information on Doug Anderson's approach to horseshoeing, see the Shoeing for a Living feature in the September-October 2008 issue of American Farriers Journal. If you don't subscribe to the magazine, you can do so at americanfarriers.com/ff/AFJ sub. If you have any questions or comments about this video, you can email us at video@lespub.com. Check back soon as we add more videos of our visits with farriers. Until next time, thanks for watching.